Year 2, welcome to your guided reading lesson today. To start with, you need your home learning books and a pencil. Today's focus for guided reading is vocabulary, so I'll be reading you a story and you'll need to pause the video when I ask a question, and then you can answer it in your home learning books. There's quite a tricky one today, so we'll need to really pay attention and listen to the story well. Okay, so The Reluctant Dragon is our story today. One summer's evening, a shepherd tore down the hill to his cottage. "Ah!" he screamed. He flung open the door. "I just saw a dragon," he panted. "A dragon?" shrieked his wife. "A dragon," thought their son Sam. "I wonder if he's friendly." Your first question is the word wonder. What do you think the word wonder means? I wonder if he's friendly. Pause the video and write the answer in your home learning books. The next morning, Sam set off to find out. "I'll be extra careful," he promised his parents. "At the first sign of smoke, I'll run." But the dragon was friendly and he was thrilled to see Sam. That's the second word that I'd like you to work out the meaning of. But the dragon was friendly and he was thrilled to see Sam. What does the word thrilled mean? "I love my cave, but it does get lonely," he said. The dragon told tales of long, long ago. Once upon a time, fire-breathing dragons filled the skies. They kidnapped princesses and battled bold knights. The dragon loved telling stories and Sam loved hearing them. Every day he came back for more until the villagers found out about the dragon. They were terrified. They trembled in their tunics and quaked in their boots. That's your third word that I'd like you to work out the meaning of. They trembled in their tunics and quaked in their boots. What does the word quaked mean? What does the word quaked sound like? Sounds a bit like earthquake. Maybe that will help you work out the meaning of that word. Sam raced off to warn him. "The villagers want to get rid of you," he gasped. "They say you're dangerous." "Nonsense! I wouldn't hurt a fly." That afternoon, Sam heard even worse news. "Look, it's St. George, the dragon killer." "Hooray!" Sam rushed back to the dragon. "St. George has come to fight you," Sam shouted. "And he has the longest, pointiest spear I've ever seen." "But I don't like fighting," said the dragon. "I'll hide in my cave until he goes." "You can't," said Sam. "He'll find you." The dragon yawned. "I'm sure you'll think of something," he drawled. Sam wandered through the village square thinking hard. A crowd was telling St. George about the disasterly dragon. There's your fourth word, disasterly. The crowd was telling St. George about the disasterly dragon. What does that word sound like? How do you think the villagers are describing the dragon to St. George? When the villagers had gone, Sam went up to St. George. "It's not true," he protested. "The dragon wouldn't hurt a fly." "But they want me to fight him," said St. George. "What can I do?" "I've got an idea," said Sam. "Come and meet the dragon." "Here's the plan," said Sam. "You could have a pretend fight." "But it must look real," insisted St. George. The next day, Sam waited nervously by the dragon's cave. The entire village trekked up the hill to watch the fight. Colossal cheers broke out when St. George rode into view. And that's your fifth word, colossal. Colossal cheers broke out when St. George rode into view. Have a look at the picture as well. How do you think the crowd would be cheering? Colossal. But where was the dragon? A roar echoed around the hills. Flames blistered the air and the dragon thundered out of his cave. Charge! Yelled St. George, galloping forward. The dragon bounded up and they shot past each other with a wink. Missed! Cried the crowd. St. George and the dragon swung around and charged again. Clatter, bang, oof! The dragon gave a groan and slumped to the ground. St. George stood over him in triumph. And look, he's winking. I think the dragon has learned his lesson, declared St. George. Let's invite him to our feast. And he led the villagers, Sam and the dragon, down the hill. The feast went on until the stars came out and everyone was happy. Sam was happy because his plan had worked. The villagers were happy because they'd seen a fight. St. George was happy because he'd won. But the dragon was happiest of all, for he had lots of new friends and a very full tummy. And your last word, year 2, is reluctant. So the story is called The Reluctant Dragon. What do we think the word reluctant means? Listen to the story again and think about what that word means. How would you describe the dragon? Okay, good luck, year 2.